Hey guys, and today I'm going to do a reaction video of somebody who is named Celeste Who Knows. Celeste Who Knows did a reaction video on my apology video, so I am going to do a reaction of her reaction video. Yay for redundancy! I think she's beautiful. So
video, you need to quit getting your lips filled or whatever. I don't have that kind of money. What I actually do is I overline my lips with lipstick.
And she needs to work on her editing skills a little bit too. Just saying.
Sorry to those of you, if beauty talk is boring to you, I'm sorry, because I always insert beauty talk in my videos, because I really like every time I hang out with my friends, I'm doing their hair and their makeup and giving them and doing like photo shoots for them. So I noticed that Jamie Lee Fisher, if y'all have been keeping up with Joy Sparkle, BS, and a lot of you have, by the way, for those of you who subscribe to me because of Caitlin Nicole Davis, every single day I check for new information about her parents, Polk County Police Department. There has been nothing new. While I still think of her every day in terms of like news, in terms of something alerting out of the blue, there's really been nothing for me to make a video about.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I wish there was.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it there, because this is something that actually makes some sense as to why she would even have me on her radar, or why she's even talking about me. She mentioned Caitlin Nicole Davis, which I made 2 videos on, which that's the young girl who committed suicide, and she had a lot of, she committed suicide on camera. She hung herself from a tree, and I made 2 videos about it because it blew my mind how awful and how sad and just, oh my god, my heart just went out ever since I saw that story. So I'm thinking the fact that she just mentioned that is probably how she found me, which is a good thing, which means that she is a compassionate person. So I'm assuming that's how she found me, and then she got into all this other stuff. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so Jamie Lee Fisher, the one I'm doing a video about right now. I'm using a salt shaker to prop my phone up. I'm
using a cigarette box.
By the way. She posted a video, and in the title she said the video she got threats over. I don't believe that at all, but she did that for shock value.
False. I did not do that for shock value. I did get threats over it, because apparently the individual, who I'm not even going to mention by name anymore because she's so not important, been there, done that, this is about me, I got threats over it. Are you kidding? Why would I voluntarily make a video and put it in a title for shock value saying I got threats over something? A, that's incredibly stupid, because we live in a day and age right now where people like to copycat things, especially if they see people get attention over something. So if I didn't get threats over it, to put it in the title would be incredibly ridiculous and stupid and asinine. I got threats over it. I got threats from people who had no problem giving me their full name and address and saying, if you do this video, if you say what I tell you in this video, I'm gonna come to your house with an axe and chop you up into pieces. Putting that in a title was not a choice for shock value. That is completely false. Having said that, I know people do that, because it's what gets views now. I actually got those. Yeah, I actually got those, which is why I even felt the need and desire, or even, I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking, but that was the reason why I even felt I had to even say something in that whole mess, which I did bring on myself, which I've already addressed, is because I had people threatening things. People, strangers on a computer screen threatening me. It was 100% real. None of that was a lie or made up, despite what you may think. So, no, that was not done for shock value. That is completely false.
She talked a lot of BS about Joy Sparkle BS, and made all these claims, pretty bad claims. I'm gonna start the video because it's...
By the way, she keeps saying pretty bad claims, like bad claims against this individual. The claims that I made are the claims that individuals came to me, and again, this is going to be incredibly redundant if you don't know what's going on or what went on with this whole mess. People came to me with these accusations. I didn't just whip these up out of thin air because I had nothing better to do, and I was sitting around with a thumb up my butt thinking, how can I smear someone? That's the other thing she says in this video, that I was on some sort of like intentional smear campaign against this individual. Like, I have absolutely nothing better to do with my life or my time than to voluntarily do a smear campaign. No, I had people, because of one little parody video I made of someone that I found incredibly cringeworthy, write me with all of these things, and I said, wow, maybe there's something here that I should put out. It was dumb of me to put it out. as I explained before. And again, I'm not going to go over my reasoning or my apology. You can watch it in the apology videos on my channel. But these claims that I came up with were not out of thin air. These were not things that I was just sitting around thinking, I'm just going to voluntarily smear somebody. If anything, that's what you're doing to me in this video. And that's what other people have done to me following my harmless parody video. The fact that they came forward with accusations that were of a serious nature was not my choice, was not my doing. It was something that I decided to go on, like I said, as a social experiment, which was wrong. But none of this was intentional. The fact that I was sitting around concocting this like great scheme, this malicious scheme, is completely irrational and ridiculous.
Amy Lee Fisher posted a video. It shows that she did this yesterday. Was yesterday the 12th? Yeah. It says, responding to all these...
By the way, can I just say something nice to break up this? I really like your hair color. I just got my roots done, as you can see. My hair is so fried and falling off. I have extensions in it right now, but if I did my hair color, I love that, like, I don't even know what your hair color is, if it's like a white or an icy blue, because you shoot your videos with this like pink hue filter thing, but I think your hair color is beautiful. I was thinking about maybe doing it that color, but the fact that my bangs are starting to fall out again after I voluntarily shaved them has me a little bit worried, so I don't think I should do that anytime soon. But your hair color is beautiful. Back to the video.
Hate, lies, and accusations. Just by the title alone, she's already victimizing herself when she has not been the victim, okay? Let's just start.
First of all, I'm not victimizing myself. I am addressing things. There's no way around that. What am I supposed to say? How am I supposed to title the video? I was addressing lies that people have been telling about me, which is exactly what they are, lies. I can call it whatever I want. Who cares? If you choose to see me as a victim for doing that, that's fine. Perhaps that's projection on your behalf, your behalf with a half of the half. I did not want to be a victim. And unfortunately, when somebody accuses you of being in a terrorist attack, ma'am, I would like to see you not have a victim mentality. Perhaps I have the victim mentality because I actually went through these things. Because I actually have blood and I have scars on my body from things that I have gone through, which, by the way, willy-nilly, the cervical cancer thing, again, I don't know you. I don't really care to know you. But the fact that you're feeding into this whole I made up 9/11 Boston bombing, if you actually take the time, don't go by what other people say. Maybe come to me. Come to the source first. I never said I was in the Boston bombings. I said I was at the Boston Marathon the day of the bombings. My friend Michael Chan was running in a race. I did not say I was in that terrorist attack. I did not have a leg blown off in that attack. That is a huge, huge misnomer that these people fed to you that you believed for some reason. I was there that day. Whether you think it's outlandish or crazy is not my problem. I don't care anymore. I have been dealing with this for years, only online, because people in my real life obviously have sense and they have logic and rationale, and they're not going to even address something, as you said yourself, which is as triggering, going through as I have went through. But I never said I was in the Boston bombing attack, and I apologize for losing my voice. I was there that day, watching a friend who was running, supporting him. And I made a video when I came back talking about what I had witnessed and seen. That happened. Whether or not you believe that, whether or not these other people that are just on some sort of campaign to just paint me as a liar is not my problem. I was there that day. If you don't believe it, go fuck yourself and go fuck anybody else that dares to continue to question the fact that I was where I was, including the 9/11. I have the scars on my body to prove it. I am not going to sit here and defend myself anymore. At first, I was, you know, very nice and very apologetic and very, well, I can understand why people would say that. But to call me out after I've gone through things that I know I've gone through, when you've never met me in person, I'm over it. I'm done with it, you know? That makes me angry. But to clarify, I wasn't in the attack. I didn't have a leg blown off. I was there that day supporting a friend who was running in the race. So whoever wrote that I was there that day lied to you, or whatever you read, you believe something that just wasn't untrue. That was untrue. I'm sorry.
Start the video. By the way, I am not going to bully her in this. Everything I'm going
Funny, because you come across that way many times, but I'll let that go.
to say will be factual, okay?
Factual. According to you.
So
That's
let's
fine.
begin.
She didn't come to me.
So I have had quite the interesting last few days, to say the least, and I am absolutely...
By the way, is she simping tea? Is that this whole thing with drama where you drink tea? Cute.
Disgusting right now. I have zit cream on. My hair looks a mess. I have hair, everything.
Her video is exceptionally long. It's probably as long as my apology video was, so I'm just gonna fast through it, and I'll point on the things. I'll speak on the things where I thought that she needed to be addressed, or I needed to address. Can't talk today.
I want to address the...
You know what gets on my nerves? When people say something like, you know, you can leave a dislike button, that's okay. You know, if you hate me, if you hate my guts, you know, that's okay. If you want to just stick around, then that's good. And if you don't want to stick around, that's okay too. That just gets on my nerves.
Why does that get on your nerves? That's telling the truth. That's actually showing that you're a balanced person, and that if you're here to hate me and you want to continue to hate me, that's fine. I appreciate you being here anyway. If you're here because you like me and you want to support me, that's great. I appreciate you. Why does that get on your nerves? That makes no sense.
It's just like, come on now. Thanks for giving me permission. Thanks for letting me know that you'll be okay if I leave.
Yeah, I will be okay. Because what you say or what you have to think about me in no way will affect my daily life. What your opinions are of me, Celeste, who knows, do not pay my bills at the end of the day. So, that shouldn't get on your nerves. Don't take on more stress in your life than you need to.
It's annoying.
Cervical cancer issue, people have said that I faked having cervical...
Okay, I'm actually going to skip past the cervical cancer part because, one, I have never once heard joy nor...
Good. Those people should keep that out of their filthy mouths because that's disgusting. Let's proceed.
Okay.
And again, Katie Smith, Rob Novak, questioning...
Oh, these people are such losers anyway. Who cares?
Drawn by other people. She, in the comment section, responded to people who complimented her on the work. She went on about why she made it, what inspired her to draw it, what she...
Okay, this is where I will be incredibly honest. This artwork thing, I have no idea about. And this is the God's honest truth. I have no idea what people are talking about. I could have done something like that years ago. If I did do something like that, this is so ridiculous. If I did something like that, I apologize completely. It was wrong. I don't remember doing it. Nobody has shown me things of what they're talking about here, but apparently people with a lot of free time on their hands decided to go through my entire life online and come out with this thing where I took artwork or I stole artwork, which, by the way, if you're not making money for something, it's not stealing it. If you're posting something online and saying it's yours, which, could I have done that? I don't know, maybe. If I did, this is really reaching, but whatever you people are talking about, if I did it years ago with some stuff that I've been through in my life and I did it and it was wrong, then I was wrong. I was an idiot. I am sorry. Because I have no idea what people are continuing to talk about regarding this artwork thing. I thought I addressed it, but apparently I didn't. So whatever it is, I don't know what it is. So it's actually sort of unfair to myself to admit wrongdoing if I'm not even clear on what wrongdoing I did. But if that's the case and you just need me to be like, I'm sorry, I was wrong, there you go. I apologize. It was wrong. If I did anything like that, I don't know why I would. I may have been in a dark place. Who knows? Whatever. It was wrong. Moving on.
Even used to draw it. That's why she skimmed past that.
All right, enough. It's boring.
To help
It's
Jamie
boring.
out.
Okay, so now she goes into a dictionary to look up the word drama, and she says my picture's in there.
Drama. And right next to the word drama, there's a picture of Jamie. What do you know? She doesn't even know.
Wow, I'm in the encyclopedia under drama. Then you need to put every other single YouTuber, including yourself, Celeste, who knows, with the nice hair color. Put yourself in there too.
The word me. She's saying that she stays away from, and that's what she is. Okay.
I do stay away from it, dear. I do stay away from it, except in this one instance, which apparently has you and other people triggered beyond all belief. Who cares? It's the internet. Lighten up.
Away from. And I just had to respond to it. I'm allowed to do that.
You are allowed to do that.
Caused
Thank you.
a firestorm for reasons I don't know.
What?
People coming at me.
Caused a firestorm for reasons she doesn't know. You are accusing someone of being a scammer. Stop.
First of all, oh God, where do I even begin with this? Hang on.
Acting like when, you know, you create these situations that you're not gonna...
Okay, we addressed this. My apology video, I apologize for that. I put myself in the situation. It was wrong. I was an idiot. I was dumb. Lesson learned. Next.
Have backlash for it. Give me a break.
By the way, every time she starts her thing, she just pounds that. She's like, let's go. I'm gonna get out my super sounding, trying to be intellectual, and then go.
And then other people came to me with this.
And by the way, she started this video saying, I'm not gonna bully her. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm just gonna have an opinion. Oh my God, girl. No. You're going about it the wrong way, my dear.
Information, and it got to this stage, which is just dirty and gross,
And the facial expressions don't help you either.
I trusted what people sent me. You told me that you had somebody...
I don't need to listen to myself. I've already heard enough of myself. I'm bored of myself.
What am I supposed to do? Like, did I get my medical records?
You know, it's really cute, Jamie, how you are so able to recognize when you're hurt because of these people saying that you're lying. But you have no problem making videos claiming that other people are lying. Even when they're shaking and depressed and they're in a very vulnerable position.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Shaking and depressed. I mean, are you kidding me? Is this individual paying your bills? Shaking and depressed? If you put yourself out there to be a public figure as a YouTuber, you lose that. I don't care. And 90% of the YouTubers are liars. They lie about what's going on in their life for attention. I've been guilty of it. You, I'm sure, are guilty of it. If I spent enough time obsessing over you have spent clearly obsessing over me or what other people have said about me, which is all complete hogwash and lies. Give me a break. You know, what am I supposed to just, like... The world is so fucking politically correct. Am I supposed to just care whose feelings I'm not going to upset based on what their latest video... I mean, come on. Who has that kind of free time? Give me a break. And if you actually looked at the woman that you're clearly defending and the things that she's done for others when they have been down, if you're going to use that same sort of superior, if you're going to be this like compass of morality, which you claim to be in this video, Celeste, you have to apply it to every single person in your life. You can't just apply it to me because of one individual. You then have to apply it to every single person that you're a fan of, that you support, that you follow. You can't just throw me under there and make me the biggest monster of all time because I decided to go after someone you support when they appeared shaking or distressed or whatever it is. And in the apology video, if you notice, I addressed that thing where people accused me of going after this individual during a time when she was at her lowest, which, by the way, that was false. You also insist that when I made the announcement over people creating profiles pretending to be me, it was me. Lies. Again, you are trying to come across as this incredibly, this pseudo-intellectual compass of morality in this video, yet you continue to believe what people have said against me because you obviously don't like me. You obviously think I'm this big liar or whatever it is. And that's fine. I'm cool with that. But you can't have this double standard of, when this individual that I support is in a bad place, don't do that. But she can go after other people who are in a... That makes no sense. That makes you so completely... It's just not a credible way to be. It's not credible. You have got to apply that same moral high ground to every single person. It's that simple. You can't just make me the person you're going to project all your feelings of inadequacy or insecurity because I'm this monster and you don't like me for whatever reason, which you've made clear you do. It makes no sense. And it also has been proven, or I can't even say that word with you because you're probably going to go after that. I didn't go after this individual's kids or their family. That was somebody else online pretending to be me. And no, I didn't make up tons of fake profiles. Pretending to be myself for the sake of drama. Again, lies, 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 lies. You're believing people that are saying these things about me that are completely untrue. You can think that I would create fake profiles pretending to be myself. Wait, how did this even happen? I would create fake profiles about me, pretending to bully me and hate me for my benefit. Are you seriously accusing me of doing that? Because that's insane. There are people in my town who have been creating fake profiles. There's somebody called Jamie Lee Pfister. Jamie Lee liar. I mean, people create these things. I reported them to Twitter. Twitter knew about it. I sent my license. We had some of them shut down. So no, my dear Celeste, it was not me. It still is not me creating fake profiles, pretending to go after people. I don't have that kind of free time. I don't care that much. That is completely erroneous and false. Sorry, it's not true. And I never went after the individual that you're supporting in this video. Their family saying, you know, questioning their family when they were in a car accident or something. I would never do that. That's vile behavior. It's disgusting. If you knew me, you would know that's not who I am. But again, you're clearly believing what people are putting online. People can create all kinds of rumors online, and because they're charismatic or whatever, you're believing it. It's all complete lies, untrue. Play.
Taking that risk. You even said it yourself, Jamie. You even said that you don't know for sure if these rumors about Joy are true. You even...
Right, and I addressed that, and it's in the apology video.
Said that. You even say it in this video, but you still took the...
All right, okay.
All the things that also to throw back at me.
Look, that also applies, exercising logic also applies to the probability of you being in the Boston bombing and the 9/11.
We already addressed the Boston bombing, Celeste. I was there to support a friend named Michael Chan who ran in the race. Never in my entire online career or offline did I ever once state I, in fact, was involved in the Boston bombing attack. Meaning, I was hurt. I was injured in some way. Show me the people that made these claims and I will address them directly. I am sick of this. You guys wanted to see me get angry or get a rise out of me regarding that? Bring me the people that are saying I was there and I was injured. I was there that day supporting a friend. I was there that day. I saw what happened. If you don't believe that, that is not my problem. If you want to continue this 9/11 thing, I've already addressed it. I was there. I don't need to prove it to anybody else. But if you're going to get angry at me, as you so clearly are, Celeste, make sure you're getting angry at me after you've spoken to me. Speak to me one-on-one. Not once have you come to me one-on-one to say, Jamie, were you here? Were you there? No. You went to other people that obviously don't like me, obviously have other agendas and motives, that made videos to expose me, which is the same rumors that people have been saying about me for years, and none of it is the truth. It's all lies, and you believed it. And I'm sorry that you had to, I don't even know how to say it. I'm sorry that you believe these people. You can still choose to, but if you had ever made any attempt to speak to me one-on-one, I would have been more than happy to address these claims personally, but you didn't. You decided to go off of hearsay. It's not true.
And on Michael Jackson. You put all those together in a little box, and that makes it unbelievable.
No, not necessarily. Maybe to you. Maybe because you've lived a very sheltered life. Maybe because you in your life, you have not had very many experiences as I have had. That doesn't make it a lie. That doesn't make it fake. Your logic and your claims at having logic and rational summations of somebody's life make absolutely no sense. So according to you, if I had a friendship with Michael Jackson, which I did, if I was in 9/11, which I was, which if I attended the Boston Marathon, which I did, I'm a liar. Because there's no way in hell any individual could have ever gone through those things, according to you. That's ludicrous. Yes, it seems crazy, but yes, it's 100% the truth. If you came to me and asked me, I would have been more than happy to talk to you about it. Michael Jackson thing, that's the most hilarious one to me because it's so ridiculous. If you don't work for him, or if you weren't a dancer or something, then there's no way you could have had a friendship with him or a relationship with him. I'm really sorry, Celeste, but unfortunately, that's not how relationships work with people. You yourself say in the video, celebrity really doesn't mean anything to you. It doesn't mean anything to me either, which is how that friendship happened. Your logic is just ridiculous. The fact that, what about these people that have done amazing things in their lives? What about Amelia Earhart? What about people like Howard Hughes? What about people that have done amazing things in their life? Because there's so many amazing things in their life, you're going to assume that they're lying? Maybe you've just lived a very sheltered, overprotective life, so you can't imagine somebody having the kinds of experiences that I've had. It's all true. If you don't want to believe it, that's on you. But your attempts at being this sort of like moral I mean, you're coming across really like almost like a moral Nazi. Like, you have the upper hand when it comes to everything that's truthful, everything that is correct. And you've never met me. Again, you've gone off of hearsay of what other people have said. We're not talking about the individual that I made the apology video for and all of them, because I've already addressed that. I've apologized for that. That in no way means I am a liar. That in no way means that my life is fictitious, because everything you're basing your claims on, Celeste, is what you've heard online. It makes no sense. And just because you don't like me, or you know, you're not a fan of Onision, or whatever your motive is, one does not go hand in hand with the other. It makes no sense. My battery is dying, but I'm going to try to get to the end of the video.
You maybe isolate one of those claims and you have evidence with it. That's
okay. Again, that's absolutely ludicrous. That's ludicrous.
Why? Joy was not on your case at all.
Okay, we've already addressed that, and I apologized. Okay? We've already addressed it.
That's just life. Cause, effect.
All right, guys, you know what? Honestly, my battery is at like 6%, so I'm just going to round this up now. And, Celeste, I don't know you. You have never met me in person. You actually hit on, again, things that you have heard on the internet about me, which are rumors. They are complete lies. That's a smear campaign. You're going to go after the fact that I was in a terrorist attack. You're going to laugh about it. You're going to go after the fact that I had health issues that I've had my entire life. You're going to go across... You didn't mention the cervical cancer thing. We're not talking about the individual that I made the apology video about. That's done. I'm over it. It was dumb. It's all my fault. I took the blame, yes. But the fact that you have continued in your videos to believe what other people have told you online about me is what I have a problem with. And I was incredibly nice, and I wasn't even going to say anything because it's so stupid, it's so ridiculous. But this is my life. This is my struggles. These are things that I have personally gone through and experienced, and I have strangers out there, you know, making me seem like I'm some liar or I'm some false, you know, when I never brought those things up. That's something other people brought up. Was it brought up because of what I did regarding an individual and what other people were telling me? Yes. So am I fair game? Yeah, I guess. But when it comes to things that are that serious, being in terrorist attacks, going through certain things, the artwork thing, again, I don't know what it is, but I could have, I don't know why, but if I did, it was never with malicious intent. Again, I've never seen exactly what people are talking about, so I can only speculate. But if I can just shut everybody the fuck up about it, I will apologize for it, because obviously that's a retarded, dumbass move, and I am a flawed human being, just like you, just like anybody watching this who has made mistakes, who is continuing to grow as a person. I'm a good person. I don't have to prove that to you or anybody else. At the end of the day, your opinions of me are not paying my bills. It gets to you, though, when people hit you where things really count. And if your justification for saying that I don't have a right to be a victim for people coming at me about things that I knew I personally went through because of what I accused somebody or, you know, that is absolutely ridiculous. If you were a balanced, good person and you had some sort of morality, which I do believe you have, regardless of that situation, you should not be bringing up those things about me in my personal life. They're two separate entities. I know my truth. I know my life. I know my story. The lies run sprints. The truth runs marathons. If you want to have a discussion and I can share with you some things I've been through in my life, the doors are open. I don't know anything about you. I don't wish anything bad on you, but the moral high ground and the moral, you know, position you're taking is absolutely ridiculous. And to believe certain things are credible, all online, everything is online, and you're going to accuse me of these things, of being a liar, simply because of a situation I did put myself in, makes absolutely no sense. And that's not what rational people do. That's not what rational people do. And yeah, it's okay to be a victim if you actually were a victim of something. And I'm not going to apologize for that. So, thank you so much for watching this. I hope it made some sense. And hopefully I'll figure out how to get the picture-in-picture so I can respond to other things. So, just my 2 cents. Thanks for listening.